Hello you plonkers and welcome back to the Druzy channel. Today we're talking about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Manchester United. The last episode of Druzy United had Adam McCullough on it, so go check it out if you haven't already. But after that, it has been absolute misery as a United fan. We took on Liverpool at Old Trafford Sunday night, a game you'd think our players would have got up for, and we were just completely and utterly exposed. We lost 5-0. And to be honest, I wasn't surprised at this result at all. I would have been more surprised if we nicked a 1-0 or a 2-1, because after the run of games that we've had, we're just a shambles. We are terrible at the moment. It doesn't make sense. Our defence just gets opened up so easily. Literally, if you have a fullback that's a competent passer, a centre mid who can run harder than McTominay, and then a winger, bit of triangle football, bang, 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 overlap, run through, and then you throw on goal. You're one-on-one with Harry Maguire or Victor Lindelof or Luke Shaw, and then Luke Shaw drops in, and then you've got Mo Salah on the other wing who can just pop in goals for fun. It was an absolute disgraceful performance. And I don't get where it's all gone wrong. Last year, Harry Maguire was one of the best centre-backs in the world. I'll say in the world. He still had lots of mistakes. And Luke Shaw was probably one of the best left backs in the Premier League last year, and he's looking like a shambles as well. At the back, it just looks like these boys have never played together. It looks like just so disorganised. They just look like they don't know the instructions to follow. Like they are just all over the place completely. The goals that Liverpool scored weren't even that good. It was literally just such simple football. And of course, Solskjaer has to take the blame for that. You should have a solid defensive structure after managing United for 3 years, I think it is. Here's some defensive rankings for you. We are 18th in the league for clean sheets. 18th. Second last, or is it third last? Third last. We got the third worst defensive record in the league in terms of clean sheets. Tackles per game, dead last. We can't lay a tackle. I've seen more tackle laid on a bloody jetty. Errors leading to shots, 20th. And I mean, when you've got Fred and McTominay playing in the middle of the park, they're just incompetent. Adam McCullough says it every week. They're not good enough. They're going to cost Ole his job. And it's the truth. They turn the ball over so much. They just don't have the quality. Fred might show up for a ball. They will play it into McTominay, and he just shies away from it. He doesn't attack the ball. Any midfielder that's willing to run hard will get the ball from our midfielders. De Gea can't distribute it out to the right because Wan-Bissaka can't progress the ball, and Lindelof doesn't want it either. If you look at De Gea's pass chart, it's all to the left. It's all to Luke Shaw, all to Harry Maguire, and De Gea doesn't have a long kick on him. We can't go long to Ronaldo or Bruno or bloody Rashford to get the headers down because De Gea just doesn't go long. We play it out from the back and we just suck at it. We're terrible at it. Luke Shaw turned the ball over plenty of times. If he progressed it, it would have been turned over by Fred or McTominay, and Liverpool made us pay. Some more defensive stats. We are 16th in the Prem for goals conceded with 15. Absolutely terrible. We've kept one clean sheet this season in the Prem. That is just absolutely woeful. That was against Wolves and they literally dominated us. We got really lucky that game. Shots on target faced, we're 14th. So obviously teams are getting opportunities against us. De Gea's been in great form this season. We'd probably be further down the table if he didn't keep us in games. That one against West Ham when he saved the penalty, off the top of the dome. Tackles, as I already said, last in the league, and errors leading to shots last in the league as well. It just shows how disorganised we are, how little we run to press a player to make a tackle. And I think it's coming to the time now where I'm starting to realise that Solskjaer might not be the man for the job at United. And I wish we could just show up to Tottenham on Saturday and batter him, and Solskjaer's back, all good, all gravy. We've seen players say all season, oh, we have to avenge this loss, this wasn't good enough for the fans, we'll be back to the drawing board, we stay hungry and we hold ourselves accountable. You said that 2 months ago and you're still doing the same shit. If you come out on social media and say that, what does it matter if you can't perform on the pitch? And Solskjaer just isn't getting it right at the moment. It's as simple as that. We're playing McTominay and Fred in the midfield for no apparent reason. They don't provide any defensive stability at all. Why not chuck Donny at centre mid? Why not chuck Pogba next to Fred? Experiment, mate. Experiment, Ollie. You're just going to keep making the same mistakes, get the same results. If you're doing the same mistakes, expecting a different result, how are you going to improve? It just doesn't make sense. There's nothing more that I want as a United fan than to see Ole win a trophy, but I think he's taken us as far as he can. Before he took over, we were under Mourinho. He wasn't playing a United brand. He was slagging off the players. He was benching Pogba every week, and it was just a sour time at United. Then when Ollie came, he started playing attacking football. He knew the United way, and we've seen that in the last couple of years. Attacking football, exciting football, fast football, lots of goals, not defensive, not boring. It's been fun to watch for the last few years, especially last year. We were great last year, finished second in the Premier League, made it to a cup final, even though we lost that to Villarreal. So Ollie has got us out of that rut, out of the mud, but I just think when you look at the top level managers in the Prem, Jurgen Klopp, Guardiola, Thomas Tuchel, Ollie just doesn't come close to that in terms of playing out a full season and being consistent, getting the best out of your players consistently. He's shown that he can beat the best sides. We've beaten City away, we've beaten City at home under Ollie, we've beaten PSG away. So, you know, he can get it right tactically at times, but if you can't perform consistently, that's going to cost you your job. We now have the squad to go on to win the league. We didn't have that before Ollie was here. He's built up a squad, he's built up United to a good level, but if you can't get the results on the pitch, I mean, we've got to look elsewhere for a manager, I think. I don't know who we go for. Antonio Conte has been thrown up. I don't really care for that at all, although he could prove me wrong if he was a United manager. Won the league with Chelsea, but I don't know. I just want a manager who understands United. I want a Solskjaer that's actually an elite level manager, a Guardiola level manager. Someone like a Diego Simeone, someone like that. But obviously it's that athletic code. Zinedine Zidane's name has been thrown up. He won the Champions League a few times with Real Madrid. I think he won the league there as well. I wouldn't mind that. Obviously he's got the connection to Ronaldo, to Varane, all the French lads, Martial, Pogba, so that could be interesting. That could work out, but yeah, I don't know when we're going to sack him. Probably when top four is out of reach, so probably just before Christmas at this rate. But Chelsea are firing. They had a 7-0 win against Norwich. Even Arsenal beat Villa. We can't even do that, so Arsenal are probably in a better place than us at the moment. Man City looked really good against Brighton as well, so all of those top sides are firing away, playing good football, and we're just stagnating, not improving, and we're out of the title race, it seems, already. 2 months into the season. It's absolutely shocking, Ollie. And if you can't turn it around right now, starting against Tottenham, I think you're going to go, which sucks. Because obviously, when you look back at the history of United, guys like Sir Alex Ferguson were on the chopping block. He went on to win the FA Cup, and then he became one of the best managers of all time, the best manager of all time. Could Ollie do that if he was given another 2 years? Could he turn it around and make us into the best team in the world? I mean, you'd have to see. You'd have to see how it plays out, but it's not looking like it at the moment. So let's have a look at the fantasy. My fantasy has fallen to absolute bits. Got 38 points last week. I got Lukaku in for Ronaldo, and then Lukaku got injured and he's out indefinitely. Pogba got red carded, -2. Jota, Alexander-Arnold obviously did a business on us, so they got some points. But yeah, when you have Lukaku on the bench, Drews, you're not going to do too well. I need to make a transfer. Chuck in Firmino. As much as I hate that bloke, he's scoring goals at the moment, and I'll sub him on for Pogba. Bang, there we go. Not a great side, is it? Just absolutely bang average. So I'm now ranked 50th in my league of 77. Absolutely woeful. You can't be serious. Peter Marinoff still on top. He had a free hit this week. Don't know what that is. Alexander-Arnold and Chilwell. Chilwell's banging in goals at the moment. Salah got 48 points. Salah literally got more points than my whole team did if you captained him. Wow, that's good. Foden having a great season as well. Antonio up top. Livramento smashing it. And yeah, that's a good side. Good job, mate. You also got the most points for the game week. So there you go. Double bubble, mate. You're killing it. That's going to wrap up this week's episode of Druzy United, and hopefully it's a little bit less sad next week. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like. Go check out the last episode of Druzy United if you haven't seen it already with Adam McCullough. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. You Plonkers.